Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Skull Steel 4. We in Parm and we've got an entire city to explore and to talk to the people to. And there's a quest in here somewhere. Also, we need to go back to the by road in order to pack up the embers and find the next one on the next road over. So we have a few things to do today, so let's start talking. Oh, it's Kurt's teacher! Are you here to play with me? Sorry, but not today. But it's good to see you're as full of energy as ever. Lots of military deliveries passed by here lately, huh? Be careful when you play on the roads. Don't go out of town on your own, okay? Okay. Oh, your hair is all white now. You have white hair, but you're not an old man. That's kinda cool. Not everyone thinks it's cool, but thanks. It's not exactly a happy story behind the color of my hair. I've been racing with other kids every day and I've gotten really fast. You didn't catch me if you tried. Pablo's has been gone for days. We used to play together all the time. And everyone else is too busy to play with me. It sucks. I miss my friends. I'm sure they'll come back. And if you find Pablo, we'll drag him to you. It's best not to enter Parm Station right now. Oh, conscription has started and citizens have been asked to donate Mira and goods for the war effort. I went to the collection point with several bales of fabric for my store, but they turned me away saying my fancy fabrics were no good even for bandages. Why did I even bother trying to help? Well, because you're a nice person, you wanted to do something good. Ooh. Gifts. This one we have one of in our inventory. Can we give it now, or does he need to be in our part E? They're not here right now. I'll have to try and give them later. Okay, so we need to be on the ship or in our team, probably. Well, did you come here looking for Pablo? You're out of luck, he's left town. I let him some of my tools, but he's not pushing himself too hard. Thank you for being so kind to my students. Hey, don't mention it. They were more help to me than I was to them. Pablo said he was going to La Mer. Bit like looking for a needle in a haystack, but you might be able to find him there. Work is so much easier with Pablo around. My work with him all messed up now that the store's quiet again. He's missing him, which is kinda nice when you think about it. This should be all the weapons that we bought. More squads has been bought as well. Court is starting to build up again. Good. We can use that to open up some of the slots to increase the EP for some of our characters. Oh, Instructor Rean! Oh, I'm so glad you're alright. Well, it's good to see you. We've heard what happened. Though I could hardly believe my ears. Are you sure you're alright? You might not think it looking at the new hair color, but I promise, I'm perfectly fine. Louisa, thank you for taking such good care of my students. Oh, it was a pleasure having them around. It reminded me of our time with Mint. Well, we're always happy to help a friend in need. Especially when we can put the people we're taking care of to work. Oh, they've been such wonderful help. Oh, it was nothing, really. Just sort of sorting sales slips and things like that. You've been very kind to me and Kari. Ah, right. Kari's in Parm too. Yes, he showed up just as Pablo was leaving. Anyway, don't you worry about the kids. We'll take care of them. Oh, we had to tighten our belts lately, but they've made our work a bit easier. We're keeping happy to keep helping out. Thank you again for keeping them safe. Oh, Jerome and Louisa have been extremely kind to me. I honestly couldn't ask for more. Oh, Kyrie came to help us as Pablo left. Both he and Tatiana eat so much. I can't help but wonder where they're putting it all. Ingredients may be scarce, but it's still so much fun to cook for them. Scarlet garments and quilted boots. No new books? Good. Well, sounds like you've really been through the ringer, Teach. So, if you need a hand with anything, just ask. I've got 2 to spare. He thinks he's very funny, I can tell. Well, they've started requisitioning surplus for the army. We can still make a living with what's left, of course, but having nothing left to put away just in case weighs heavily on our minds. Another blow to our town is the conscriptions. The army's taking the young and able. Yeah, they're doing that everywhere. And the curse is making them willing to do it as well. Is that you, Ashen Chevalier? Your appearance has become much more dramatic since we last met. That's true. It's good to see you again, though. I haven't seen Lake Lord II since the summer festival. Let us dispense with the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I need your help. There have been changes in the aquatic ecosystems all across Erebonia, with major impacts upon all the fish. The Imperial Fishing Club has been working with Crossbelt Fishermen Guild to investigate. I'm surprised to hear you are working together. Indeed, I asked for their aid with little hope that they would oblige, but you can imagine my surprise when they really agreed. Like the fishing tournament where we used the Fishermen's Guild to save face as a company, I had fully intended to use them as a tool. But after seeing their honest enthusiasm, I don't know, the world is all off kilter. Anyway, I would like you to offer your aid to anyone investigating this concern. Do what you can to bridge between the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fishermen's Guild. Alright, I'll help wherever I can. And we already helped Annabelle with that. Oh, according to Miss Annabelle, Kenneth has a plan of some sort. If he dropped out of the contact intentionally, I suppose we'll just have to trust that no good son of mine and wait. If you wish to know more about my son, I suggest you speak to Lady Annabelle on Brionia Island. We already did, and it's all good. Just bait. That's all there is to it. Well, I keep worrying about getting drafted. I'm not scared of the enlistment. I'm worried for my son. He's still so young. He needs to be looked after. He needs his father. You tried to recommend a dish. Creamy risotto. Anything else interesting? How are we doing with our recipes? Are we having holes in them? Nope, so far so good. And one we made multiple of, for some reason. Probably for a quest. Alright, so we check upstairs. Nope, nobody there. I guess it's getting a bit quiet in town, isn't it? With all the conscription. Oh, new recruits first assemble at the conscription office. That's where they are told which division they'll be with. Regardless of where they're sent to fight, I pray they can return safely. I think we all hope that. I'm so worried something bad have happened to her. I wish I could just speak to her, hear her voice again. Isn't that the man we ran into at Titus Gate and Michelin? Oh, wow! I haven't seen you guys in a while. What are you doing here? And who's your new white-haired friend? Man, you look so familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, I feel like we must have met somewhere along the line. Oh, weren't you in Trista a year and a half ago? You were looking for love, and I was one of the Thor students who tried to help you find it. Oh yeah, now I remember you. The hair kind of threw me off, but it's good to see you again. Instructor, is he a friend of yours? Now I'm curious about how you helped him find love. Well, that's a long story. But wait, don't you live in Liberal? Why would you come back to the Empire, now of all times? Well, that's a long story too. Anton explained to Rean and the others what brought him to Erebonia. Ah, can't say I'm too surprised knowing you. But about this woman you've been exchanging letters for with the past year and a half. Yeah, she used to work at your dorm. My dear sweet Sharon. I knew you were searching for someone, but this was not the someone I expected. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Not that it matters these days. She sent me a letter telling me to forget all about her. And then she cut off communications completely. Ah, so instead of letting things go, you came here to look for her? Exactly. Oh, Sharon, where could you have gone? Given that we face Sharon as an enemy in Crossmount, I can't imagine his dream reunion will become a reality. Me neither, but I don't have it in me to break his heart like that. Things are tense in the Empire right now. You need to be careful on your journey. Still, I hope you'll be able to see her again. Oh, you and me both. Wish me luck. Wish you all the luck. Oh, by the way, I stumbled on something interesting during my search for Sharon. It's a game called Vantage Masters, but you need an opponent to play. I've got a deck on my own, but nobody to challenge. Would you be down for a game? Sure, I'll take you on. It's not exactly a game you can play by yourself, after all. Not? Oh, why not? Let's see what you got. Well, we can definitely try.
Okay, let's get started.
Anton is built for speed. After you. Let's see. Okay, good. And that's it for now. And why does he have a magical card and I don't? I want one too. Really? A big healer? So does she heal above the baseline? Because when I used it on mine, it didn't say it healed anything. But he's got more now than he started out with. It has to be then, right? Well, this one already recovered. It just has a 2 damage card, so it's annoying to have it on the board, but it's not gonna break the bank. Oh wait, 0? I should watch it a little bit better. Well, it does mean that we might as well kick the thief a little bit. Yeah, he has the ability to put a lot on the deck if he has the points for it. That Fennel needs to get off the board as quickly as possible. Endon is doing really well, actually. Small restores. This card can act twice. For the time being at least. Okay. No, I should have used it when I could. One more left. That's fine. I gotta start sealing that thief. Yeah, his deck is definitely built for speed. Okay. Can't attack the back with that one. Destroy the front. Two on two. I think these ones will be able to get him down. Ah, this one needs a round. Alright. I think we have done everything, I think so. Thief is sealed, and the rest is gone. And we can start our attack. Maybe. Okay. That's 4. That one's off. When this guard leaves, draw a card. Alright. That's fine for now. We need more ability points. We need to be able to score a bit more. Like, do the magic 3 times. Make it all powerful. Yeah, take the damage. So we now have 4, 8, 10, 12, 15. Yeah, he's down. He's gone. He's gone.
I never even stood a chance.
Nope, not in this game. Well done, Anton. Talk to you soon. Oh, if it is Instructor Rean! I was so relieved to hear you return safely. Oh, sorry I made you worried, Kari. Oh, don't apologize. I'm really happy now that I know you're alright. The white hair looks very cool on you. Thanks. If you've left St. Ark for good, Kari? Oh yes, I had no choice with the increased IDF presence in the city. Jerome let me and Tatiana stay at his place for a while. I was trying to think of what I could do to help out during all this. When I heard at the church and the difficulty obtaining supplies, I volunteered to gather herbs and help with the medicine. That's very noble. Well, it's the least I could do. In fact, I regret not being able to be of more use to Mr. Galar too. Right, he had those requests, didn't he? It's okay, Kari. There are limits to what you can do on your own. We'll help Mr. Gallard. You focus on your own work. Okay, I'll do that, thank you. Oh, we had a lot of traffic coming through town these days, and they're not just the military transport trucks for requisitioning goods. The Heimdall military police waved them through, though, so I suppose they're all authorized? We've had a lot of traffic coming through. Well, truly, I am indebted to Kari. Yeah, he probably did a lot more than he should. Well, he's been gathering up medicinal herb we're running low on, even if it means he has to search on foot. This has been very helpful. I must take care of our medicine cabinets fully stocked, just in case things take a turn for the worse. Which is not a bad idea, is it? But those supplies might help the town in a pinch. Alright, let's check this side first. Oh, my husband's really throwing himself into his work. Maybe I'll cook his favorite meal for dinner tonight. It'll be a good break for him. I think it will. Well, damn it. Everything's going out of stock these days. I can't even buy dye ingredients when I need them. But that's not gonna stop me. Being able to continue working like this is a blessing, and you bet I'm not gonna take it lightly. Yeah, maybe you can find things to dye your clothes with in the more natural way, from flowers and stuff down the road. If you ask, I'm more than willing to find some for you. Okay, there's the quest. Oh yes, of course, it's been taken over. To someone from Heimdall like myself, being stationed here in the boonies is unbearable. No entertainment whatsoever. Man, this is boring. You want something? I may be a new recruit, but don't think you can pull any shenanigans on me. I used to be a guard in the capital. They're ordering me to come all the way here just to guard this storehouse. Orders are orders, though. Okay, just a storehouse. The training hall is now being used as a military storehouse. I don't think they want us going in there. I can guarantee you they wouldn't want us in there. Master Gallard looks after everyone in town. I don't know how he can manage. Whenever I offer to help, he just tells me to focus on my work. If it's going to be like this, then I guess the only way I can help is by becoming an exceptional artisan. True, that is a very, very good way to help. Well, how are you, Thor student? Kurt? Very well, thank you. I haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Gallard. Are you well? I'm not too bad. Thank you for coming all this way. Your students have told me that you've been through a lot. Well, I certainly experienced some setbacks, but I assure you I'm completely fine, even if I do look a little bit different now. Instructor Rean has been very lucky indeed, escaping unharmed. We are watching over him to make sure he does not find himself in trouble again. Yeah, it's totally Instructor Rean's fault that we're doing this. That's right, we're all taking turns keeping an eye on him, so please, don't worry. Ah, come on, you guys. So you got a bunch of students watching you like hawks, so you don't get yourself hurt. Jokes aside, I'm glad you surround yourself with such sincere friends. It's been ages since I had a good laugh. Aw, man, I'm feeling more embarrassed by the minute. Oh, anyway, a lot has happened in Parm, hasn't it? You mentioned there was something you wanted our help with? Oh, right. I nearly forgotten about that. You see, something suspicious has been going on in Parm lately. We've had to comply with military requisitions a few times, which of course is understandable. But besides that, we've also been called upon to donate for the subsidy fund. Yes, you mentioned that in the letter. It's a charity fund for struggling families of conscripts, right? Yes, that's right. It's mostly for the area around the capital. If the only worker in the household is drafted, the family's income disappears, right? There are remunerations from the military, but that isn't a lot. Additionally, it isn't delivered immediately. Here in the countryside, we help each other out, sharing our homegrown crops and such, but city people can't do without Mira. So this fund has been established to help them make ends meet. Pay their rent, feed their kids. I see. So it's a social security program funded by charitable donations. Yes, exactly. We're not rich by any definition, but if those city families are to starve without our help, then of course we donate what we can. Then one day I was talking with a friend from the capital. Even though it was such a high-profile program, he'd apparently never heard of it. What? Well, maybe he just didn't hear about it, somehow? It is possible. Heimdall is a big place, so maybe the subsidy program hadn't been publicized where he lived yet. But it still sets off alarms in my mind. There's no hurry, but if you could look into this for me, it would put my mind at ease. Instructor Rean, it does seem fishy. I think you may be onto something. We'll ask around and find out what's going on. Thank you, it'll help a lot. Everyone in town is aware of the subsidy program. I don't want to unsettle anyone by asking questions, so if you could look into this for me, I'd be grateful. Sure, no problem. Let's begin our investigation. Yeah, and by Rean doing the investigation, he makes sure that nobody in town is frowned upon for doing anything they shouldn't be doing. Because Rean can just leave town if necessary. Alright. The guard, general store, private home. You know what, I'm gonna investigate, but I want to make sure that we handle the third situation first.
Alright, let's go!
Go, go!
Let's see. Just before last, go under the road or over the road and see where it will lead us. I think we can do that. Yes, and using the horses does help a lot. It is a lot faster going down there.
Easy now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be careful with the enemies here.
Easy now.
Even though I have a very nice idea that they fear us. They will walk away from us if detected. There's a gray substance over here. Oh, you're right. Good job, Altina. Altina picks something out of the undergrowth. This sweet earthy scent. It matches up with what we've heard about the ambergris. And the smell may be pleasant, but I would prefer not to handle it any more than necessary. Okay, that's 2 down, 1 to go. We've checked all along Parm By Road. I suggest we try Old Agria Road next. I agree. Go. He indicated where... Ah, is the first screen, see 2 enemies and... Ooh, that part has not been... Oh, it's probably where the shrine is, isn't it? I think it is.
Alright, let's go!
Go, go!
Well, while we're at it, we might as well go that direction. It could be because when we originally came here to the Draco Shrine, we did manage to have a crash there, so... That could be part of all this. Sorry horse, if you can't walk the stairs, I'll leave you behind. Wait, Freddy? Is that Freddy fighting that monster? Seems that way. Look at that thing on the ground between them. It looks like the ambergris. We can check on that later. Right now, we have to help Freddy. Oh, hey, Instructor Rean. Altina, how's it going? Give me just a sec. I'll have this palooka licked in no time. I developed a new attack especially for thick-skinned foes like this guy here. Armor-piercing thrust. Nice work, Freddy. Looks like you've gotten even stronger. Thanks. I guess all that training was worth it. I've always said that creatures who die painfully taste terrible, no matter how you cook them. That's why I came up with a way to slay prey instantly. But I'm still perfecting the technique. You never change, Freddy. Well, he really doesn't, huh? So what brings you out here? Just monster slaying, or...? Well, actually, I came all the way out here to Sutherland to meet up with Kyra and Tatiana. I went hunting for something to cook for dinner, and then I spotted this hunk of ambergris. But that Blade Fang wanted it too. And, well, you can work out the rest for yourselves. How about that? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Freddy, but we're gonna need that. Rean explained how Orvid lost to Ambergris. Oh, that explains a lot. You usually only see this stuff on the coast. I was wondering what it was doing in a place like this. Here you go, instructor. Received a piece of ambergris. Thanks, Freddy. Orvid will be really glad to get this back. No problem. I gotta say, this Orvid sounds like my kind of guy. Mind if I come with you to talk and meet him myself? Sure, if you want. Then let's all return to Titus Gate. Hey, here's what we've managed to collect. Rean handed Orvid the 3 pieces of ambergris they collected. Wow, you found them all. I can tell you how grateful I am. And you even protected the ambergris from the monster. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. No thanks needed, my friend. It's not often you get a chance to see ambergris in such large quantities. It was a great honor to see something so rare. Oh, Freddy sure has an eye for delicacies. It is rare to see someone your age truly understand the value of something as exquisite and special as this. But that's just the start of rare ingredients. There's this very unusual mushroom called the firefly fungus. Ooh, I've heard that it only grows in areas with septian-rich soil. We should definitely see if we can find one. No problem. I know just the spot where they grow. And so, a great friendship was born. Well, we can check this off the list. As an extra reward. Oh, could this be? Just a second, let me turn the video on.
Hello there, everyone. How are things going?
Oh hey, we're doing good, just taking a breather. And you? Well, I've just received some info I'm sure you'll love to hear. We've gotten word that one of the missing students has been spotted. Really? Really? In light of these new findings, do you mind returning to the ship to discuss our next course of actions? Not necessarily right away, whenever it's convenient for you. Got it. We'll see you soon. We're finally getting new leads. Although we still have important requests to attend to. Don't stress over it. We can get it all sorted out on time. We'll head back to the ship when we're ready. Yes, and we'll definitely do that. Thanks to you, I can return to Liberal without any worries. You've really helped me out in the bind. Thank you so much. Oh, Orvid is a treasure trove of knowledge about rare ingredients. I can't stop thinking of these tales of Liberalian delicacies. If I get the chance, I want to scour every ranch of Liberal. I can only imagine all the incredible recipes that will come to me there. Recipes, huh? That reminds me of the magic cuisine in Erin. I bet the style of cooking would be right up Freddy's alley. At least there's no harm in mentioning it to him. Oh Freddy, there's a recipe I'd like to share with you. Rean shared a magical cuisine recipe with Freddy. Fascinating. Some of these ingredients are unfamiliar to me, but I could maybe find substitutes. I'm sure I can whip this up for you. In fact, I can't wait to try it out. Glad to see the excitement. Well, go ahead and give it a trial run. Freddy can now make magic cuisine. Great. Orvid tales really get my heart pumping. Just thinking about all that out there is to discover. I better chat him up a bit more before seeing him off. Hey, go for it. Having a contact like that, never a bad thing. Right. That's that being taken care of. Now we can spend some time with the other investigation. Oh, hello all of you. What brings you here? Oh, there's something we want to ask you about. Ah, the subsidy donations. Exactly. I take it you're familiar with them, Tatiana? Oh, someone distributed flyers around town, asking people to donate this subsidy fund for soldiers' families. Lots of people are chipping in, Jerome included. I'd have to be heartless not to sympathize with the families left behind. I just know how long it'll be till those kids see their dads again. It's hard on them emotionally and hurts their family finances too. Oh, we don't have much to offer, but every little bit helps, right? I see. And has anyone from out of town said anything about this subsidy to you? From outside Parm? Well, come to think of it, merchants from St. Ark didn't know anything about it. But the freight company employees did. That's right, they were from that new company we've been using. Class & Co people must know what's going on in the capital, more than us anyhow. So it's not only Parm residents who've heard of all this. I'm a little surprised that Class & Co is doing business here though. Thank you very much for your help. I hope my students won't give you any trouble. They're nice to have around. Oh, don't be strangers, come see us again. Oh, and do let me know if you need my help with anything. You know we will. Okay, 2 more. Might be a good chance to ask about the subsidy program. Excuse me? Do you have a moment? Rean asked about the subsidy program for families of new recruits. Oh, of course I know about it. You can't help but pity them, can you? Having family members drafted. And ending up in need of Mira on top of that. Oh, not to say we're well off, but we are still working and we have enough to eat. I asked my husband if he thought we could make a donation, and he told me to do as I pleased. So he even brought out his mother's septium heirloom for me. An heirloom made of septium. That sounds quite valuable. Oh, the people raising funds for a subsidy asked us to donate antiques or any precious goods made from septium. Either that or works of art and musical instrument would also do. In other words, items that can easily be cashed in for a good price. Do you know when the donation collection will be in town? Oh, today I reckon. Take a look at the flyers we just got this morning. Extend a helping hand to compatriots in need. Will do. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Yeah, the more and more we talk to people, the more suspicious it's getting, isn't it? Yeah, there's definitely something bad going on. There seems to be a link between conscriptions and military subsidies. Won't hurt to ask if they know anything. Rean asked about subsidies for the families of new recruits. Subsidies? Can't say I know anything about it. All we do is look after the collected goods and keep order in town. I see. Got a strange message the other day though. It told us not to interfere with non-military groups carrying out their own collections. What could that be about? Is it all? You better get going then. You seem to be tourists, but as you can see, this country's in a difficult spot right now. It does not seem like we will find any more information here. Something's really fishy though. Parm's residents just accept the collections, believing they'll be used as subsidies for soldiers' families. But if that were the case, why is the military turning up their noses at items that aren't of particularly high value? I see what you mean. They're collecting antiques, work of art, finely crafted products, and musical instruments. Right, most people can't tell how much an instrument, for example, would be worth. Yeah, you got a point. Second dealers of St. Ark might be able to evaluate such goods. But the traders of St. Ark haven't heard of the military subsidies. And why would they choose Parm instead of St. Ark to collect from? There's something suspicious going on here. If we could only check on it ourselves. Instructor, look at that. Is that what I think it is? Well, let's bring out the horses and follow it. Too late. We can still catch up if we hurry. Come on everyone, after them. Right. We're definitely gonna go after them.
Alright, let's go!
Go! Go!
Would be cool if it's actually driving down.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I take it you haven't seen one yet. That's a Gargantua-class warship. I suspect that's the Imperial Air Force's 2nd Regiment on its southeastern patrol route.
That leaves an impression for sure.
Yeah!
But we are traveling here. We shouldn't pay it no mind, really. Well, let's go. Get it a little bit further. Ah, they're being attacked, it seems. Ah, get away from me! That's... monsters? What are they doing this close to town? Actually, we can figure that one out later. Everybody get ready. Right.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Yeah, they might be strong, but they're still going down.
Second form, there! Very well.
Oh wait, are these the normal ones? Could be. I think they are with level 55.
It's my turn!
Meaning, we can just go oh wait, that is not as damaging as I thought it was gonna be.
My blade empty.
Forgot I just used the move with him. Otherwise it would have been enough to take the group out.
Ash and slash, shredded leaves!
All right! You can't escape! Fire! Let's get him! Let's go, Ellie!
Leave it to me!
All right! We rocked it, Allie!
Yes, the victory is ours.
Yeah, they did really good. Phew, I thought I was a goner for sure. Thank you all so much. I owe you my life. It was the least we could do. Would you mind if we ask you some questions? We have some concerns regarding the subsidy fund you've assisted with. We appreciate your cooperation. How do you... Wow, that was spectacular. Thanks to you, none of my goods got damaged, not even the rare stuff. Floor students sure are the real deal. You! Oh, aren't you that Kleist Mall representative we met in Orders? Sales manager Watts, right? I remember now. You were the ones convicted for arson attack and later punished by Hugo Kleist. Well, yes, but no use in digging up the past, right? Something here doesn't feel right. Can you tell us why you were driving that truck in the first place? What do you mean why? It's my job. Kleist & Co. are branching out into the rare metal and fine art industries. Industries? Oh, so the cargo you got from Parm was... That's right. It's all part of our plan for long-term growth. I can believe one little excuse was enough to get me so many fine products. And basically for free too. 100% profit here I come. You're insane. That's going too far. Mr. Sales Manager, should you really be telling them all this? Oh, no need to worry. Even if they were to tip anyone off, it'll never come back to bite me. That's true. The Heimdall military police were told not to interfere. He must have some kind of connection in the military. My failures are a thing of the past. It's all smooth sailing from here. Though the ones out in the field are the ones, only ones in the know. It's enough to keep this operation running smoothly. Thanks for all your help, kids. I saw my whole career flash before my eyes. I thought it was over for sure. Same thing happened 2 months ago. It feels like we've still got unfinished business between us though. How about we all meet up with the Imperial Defense Force and discuss it together? I never thought he'd go this far.
That's quite enough.
Hugo. What? Didn't you get my message? Per the agreement between the government and the noble faction, we have no choice but to leave them be. Don't do anything you might regret later. Oh, sorry, sir. You know me, just trying to keep the business running. Ah, yes, about the new industries we discussed before. Due to concerns about their growth potential and sustainability, not to mention ethics, they've been suspended, effective immediately. From what I've heard, you've acted without my approval. Rest assured, I'll be launching a full investigation into the matter myself. Another one? Where am I going to find another business plan as profitable as this one? I just don't understand why anyone would want to give it up. Unless... Was it too brilliant? Did the others get jealous that I didn't think of it first? Oh well, I guess that's the price of being a genius. If you excuse me, I'd better get on my way. They can investigate me all they want. Just as long as they don't forget that I'm the one who's driving up the whole company's earnings. Adieu, till we meet again. Rats drove off towards St. Ark with a big smile on his face. What happened to Mr. Watts? He's been with the company since the beginning and you always had so much trust in him. The speed at which he left only points further into his guild. At the very least, we were able to expose his unethical business practices. Yeah, and that he was acting without Class VII's consent. I wasn't expecting to see you all the way out here, Hugo. Your company's going through some rough times, huh? Yes, quite the unexpected reunion.
It's good to see you again, Rean. You seem to be well. Still sticking your nose into other people's business, I see.
It's a protagonist's, well, duty, I guess. Oh, I don't go looking for trouble. It just has a habit of finding me. But since you're here, it'll be a big help if you could tell us what's going on from the government side of things. Well, if you want to negotiate, I hope you're bringing something to the table yourself. I hate having my time wasted. Parm has been compensated for what happened. I assure you, there's no problem there. This thing with Watts is no more than a bump in the road. But Hugo, any way you look at it, this is the Great Twilight at work. I find it hard to believe you didn't notice. You'll hear rumors about the trouble caused by Class VII's new industries, more or less wherever you go. The curse has been something to do with this, doesn't it? Well, even if that's true, it's none of your concern. Besides, Rean, I don't think you're in any position to lecture others about taking care of themselves. Don't push yourself too hard, old friend. Thanks. Does it mean you really do know what's going on? Well, I leave it up to your imagination. Just be careful, okay? And if you run into Becky, give her my regards. Oh, don't just stand there, Bills. Get the car started. Or are you planning on making me walk all the way to Parm? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were planning on handling this personally. We'll prepare for departure at once. Driver, get your truck moving pronto. Yes, sir. Just as rough with his employees as ever. But he seems different somehow. I wasn't able to detect any change. However, you're more familiar with him, so I would trust your judgment. More importantly, we uncovered the truth behind the subsidy fund. We should head back and report in. Good idea, let's go. So the subsidy fund was a scam. Yeah, it seemed that it was the work of some employees from Class VII. The problem is, with the government backing them, it'll be tricky to make our findings public. Oh, don't worry about that. I've received an official apology from Managing Director Hugo himself, as well as compensation for all of this. Unfortunately, most of the collected goods have already been sold and can't be recovered. That's quite awful. Some people donated family heirlooms and other sentimental items. Thank you for your concern, but really, we'll be just fine. Thanks to you, the scheme has been stopped at least, so we've done sterling work. I'll speak with the townsfolk and explain the situation. Thank you so much for uncovering the truth. There are still other cases of injustice and abuse of goodwill in Parm, I'm sure, but that's one less. Mr. Gallard. Anyway, it's time for me to get back to work. Thank you for your time. I know how busy you are. I'm afraid there isn't much I can do for you, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Thank you. It's definitely time for a break. Your encouragement is appreciated. Watts of cash completed. Ah, now the title does ring a bell. Thanks to you, we caught into the scam before matters really got out of hand. The townsfolk are in for a shock, but I'll try to break the news gently. Thank you so much, and good luck for your travels. Thank you very much. And that's it for all the quests that we've picked up. The only thing we need to do is go back to the Merkaba and deliver them before continuing on. But in between the episode, I will probably do the bowling event with Altina, because we've already seen it, so there's no reason to do it again. Ah, damn it. I was hoping that we had to talk to her in order to activate this. Oh well. Having returned to the Merkaba, Rean and the others gathered together on the bridge. They then discussed the information that had made its way over to the ship. Ah, so we got a lead then. Yes, in the capital of Lemaire, province, Ordis. We received word about an ongoing house arrest taking place there. According to this report, the two in custody consist of a special VIP and a faculty member of Thor's. Ordis, I should have known. Muse. Your hometown. It feels like it was just yesterday we were there for our field exercises. Though it turned into a pretty tedious slog. Not thanks to a certain snotty aristocrat. Ah yes, Marcus Ballard, though he's no longer the interim supervisor there, in light of his latest blunder. From what I heard, the person currently overseeing the city is Carl Ragnitz, my dad. Given his position and that of those involved, there's no way he wouldn't know about this house arrest business. No doubt in my mind he's got something to do with it one way or another. Machias. Although it's hard to imagine such a lofty individual acting of his own volition. Well, we don't even know for sure who their captors are, but even so. Yeah, we've got more than enough reason to intervene. Our next destination is decided then. They've got something important to us over there. Make our first move by getting them back. That includes reuniting with Governor Arachnus again. Thanks, Rean, and don't worry, I'm ready for this. It's my duty as an inspector to assess my dad's authority and hold him accountable. If it's the port city you're heading to, I should be able to be of some help. I've got a few ties in that place, thanks to Ordine and Cayenne. Oh, I would like to see the situation there for myself. I'm one of his local noblewomen, after all. I'm tagging along too. My own hometown's future depends on it. Oh, seems our infiltration team's shaping up nicely with you guys at the center. Oh, all that's left is to make sure we're 100% prepared. Well, you guys sure settled that quickly. Oh, that's just how Class VII way. Well, that obviously doesn't help apply to me. Nevertheless, I'll deign to go along and provide any help you might need. We'll be sure to take you up on that. I'll start planning out an infiltration route and H-hour right away. If anyone has anything left to do, now's the time to take care of it. Roger that. Speak to Rosine in the captain's chair and select commence infiltration to proceed with the main story. Please note that once you do, unfinished quest and everything else will disappear. Yes, and that's why I wasn't planning on doing that. I was trying to come here, do my bonding event, deliver the quest and all that kind of stuff. But we'll do that on the next episode. For now, we'll leave it here. So I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. We're gonna do the rounds on the ship. We'll deliver the quest.
No.
Do the we will have completed the bonding event. I will confirm that with you guys, and then we'll see what other little tidbits we can do before moving on. So until then, bye bye.